Hey guys, it's Regan.
Hey guys, I'm Kerry.
And today we're just gonna have a chat with you guys, if that's okay. So let's get to it.
So, guys.
So this is the first time that we've ever done this, so please be patient with us. So what are we gonna talk about today? Why don't I tell the viewers about what happened to me when I went on holiday? Yeah?
Yep.
So you're not gonna believe this, right? So I went on my holidays like 4 weeks ago now. 5? 4 or 5 weeks ago now. And so 4 or 5 weeks ago, I went on a cruise, right? But on the cruise was like fantastic. I didn't have any problems. And by the way, I forgot to tell you that we're both disabled. Forgot to say that.
Yeah, we've both got disability.
We'll probably say that more in like the more videos that we have.
Yeah.
But for this video, we're not gonna go into what our disability is, just to let you know. But we'll get to that, hopefully. So 4 or 5 weeks ago, I went on my cruise, and everything was fine. So I went on my cruise 4 or 5 weeks ago, and it was amazing. Nothing wrong with the cruise or anything like that. Couldn't fault the ship whatsoever. It was good. It was amazing, actually. It was very accessible. I couldn't believe how accessible it was. Hey, like when I came back to tell you, I was like, oh my god, we should go. Yeah. And everything was great on my cruise. But before we got on like the cruise, and by we, I mean me, my dad and mum, we told them multiple times that we needed the ambulance for me to go up to go on the plane. And so we told them this about 5 times before we went. It's ridiculous. It was really bad. And everything. So we went to go to the airport. So driving down to the airport was fine. There was nothing wrong with that either. It was great. It was fine. But when we got to the airport, it took us 45 minutes to get through the check-in. So we stood. Well, I sat. Funny. Because I can't walk. But we'll get to that as the story goes on. So as we stood at the check-in bit at the airport, my dad was like, we're not gonna get on this flight because they kept asking us the same questions. Now, remember that we already told them what we already told the travel agents to tell them about me and my wheelchair, that I couldn't walk at all and I needed the ambulance. So please bear that in mind.
If you're in a wheelchair.
Because you need the, like, if you can't walk at all, then like you have to get the ambulance. Like, because that makes sense, right? So eventually they took on board what we were saying to them, that we needed the ambulance, and it was 98 kilos for my wheelchair. And that's not me with me in it, I'll have to say. That's not me in it. That's just my wheelchair on its own, okay? So we got that. We got there. That was a hard thing, but we got there. Then, can you believe what I'm going to say next? Can you believe what I'm going to say next? Then when we got through security, that was fine. Again, no problem with that. But when we went to the plane, the guy told us it was 2 steps because they didn't have the ambi lift waiting for me. Now, right, I'm talking about Edinburgh Airport here, right? So, to me, they only had 2 ambi lifts anyway. But that's not good enough. They should have more ambi lifts. But anyway, so the guy said to me, my mum and dad, that they had a couple of steps up to the plane, okay? Now, if I say a couple of steps, Kenny, what do you think of when I say a couple of steps?
More than a couple.
2, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 steps, that means a couple,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, guess what? It wasn't. It was 5 steps. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not okay, right? So for me, my mum and dad got a wee bit annoyed, shall we say. As you do,
Mm-hmm.
mate, for your disabled daughter,
Yeah.
right? Fair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And the girl who came over to try to help us, my mum says to her, my daughter's not going to be able to do this because she can't walk at all. And I'm going to tell you something really soon. I did do it, but my legs were in agony after it. And that's not okay. You should tell them there and then that you shouldn't be able to do this. You can't do it because your legs are too sore. So for me, I tried to do it because I wanted to go on my holidays, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fair?
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, no, I can't do this. My dad was like, well, let's try it, right? Let's try it. So me and my dad, because my dad's quite a hefty guy, right? So me and my dad, but I have to say this though. My dad just had knee surgery like 2 years ago now. So he's not in the fittest state either. I have to say. Sorry, Dad. Just claiming you. But, so he's not in the healthiest state either.
There's your mum.
There's my mum, because she's got a sore back. But she does not have to help me. It's my dad who helps me to get on the plane and everything. But my mum just holds the bags and everything like that. So that's her job when me and my dad trying to get on the plane together. Right? So I managed to get up the 5 steps, right? But bearing in mind, I was in agony after it. Do you think that's fair? No. I shouldn't have to do that at all. And we're going to go to Edinburgh Airport in like a couple of weeks.
Yes.
When you stay over again.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll take you on that journey with us.
Yes.
And see what happens. Cause I'm gonna say some stuff on here that's not okay for disabled people to go through.
Mm.
And yeah, I might get backlash for whatever reason, but that shouldn't be the case.
Mm.
The case should be you should feel comfortable in what you're doing at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Because if you don't feel comfortable at the airport whatsoever, then you should say something there and then, not wait until a couple weeks later and down the line. You know? I'm going to speak out on this video when we go to Edinburgh Airport. So that's why I waited. But if you can't walk, have difficulty walking, or just in general, just have difficulty, you should say something. Please say something. Not wait for a couple of weeks down the line and send them an email. Don't do that. Because it's not okay. And that's not the best way to handle it. So please don't do that, okay? What do you think? Because I don't know what I'm talking, so I'm going to let you talk now. Oh, by the way, we're best friends. If you can't tell that already. So what do you think? Right, say if you were with somebody like me, would you speak up?
Yeah.
About that?
Yeah.
Like how my mum did? Yeah? What would you say?
I say, if you don't sort this out, can I speak to the manager of the place?
My mum...
And take it further.
My mum actually told the girl at the airport when just before we were getting on the plane, she said to the girl that if I don't get up the stairs, then the plane and the people in the plane or on the plane or whatever will have to wait for 45 minutes until the ambulance comes. So just bear that in mind. Keep that up here. Because the plane's not going to go without you. It can't.
No.
It can't. And if it did, you can complain about that. Right? Just keep that in here as well. That's never happened to me. Has that happened to you?
No.
No.
So there's only one experience I had when I went to Australia.
Oh, really?
That my sick mum also had walking difficulties.
Yeah.
So she was in a wheelchair. We told them that when we get to the other side at Dubai airport, that we needed a wheelchair to be there. Because she had also, I think she had one stick anyway. But that's obviously not good enough. Obviously, because obviously she's like struggling with her legs. So we Friday obviously make sure there was that. Got off the plane, no wheelchair. Sitting there.
Seriously?
Yeah. So we jumped on the golf buggy.
What did your granny do?
We had to get her on the golf buggy.
How did you manage that?
We had to get her up. They both had to hold on. I was stuck in the middle. So I had nothing to hold on to.
Oh, see, this is not what happened to me, but it can do. It can happen to anybody.
So we had to get the golf buggy up to the next level. Leave her there with the guys and her boarding pass, luckily.
Did them just stay with her?
Yeah. The guy stayed with her. She had her passport and her boarding card. She was trying to tell the people, because she had dementia. She was trying to tell the people her flight wasn't until next day. But luckily she had the boarding card. What said obviously so me and my brother had to run for it through the airport and catch the plane, because the plane was also late taking off. And the time we got
and
there,
it wasn't going to wait on you.
It was going. I had to wait anyway, because we had to wait for the wheelchair people to get on.
Oh.
But still, we had to run ahead. So
what did you do after it?
So we waited, and then she came on with somebody.
Like the guy?
Yeah, the guy brought her on the plane.
Okay.
They helped her on the plane.
That's not good though, is it?
No. So old people, they keep that in mind.
Old people, young people, teenagers.
Everybody.
Teenagers especially. Because I know you don't speak up often enough. I know you.
Old people.
You don't speak up enough, teenagers.
Yes.
And old people, you don't speak up enough either.
Even people with splunts, you're entitled to these things as well.
Anybody's entitled to care. Anybody's entitled to help. So please, please, please,
if you need help,
get it.
Yes.
And don't be scared to speak up for yourself either. That they're safe and okay as well.
They pick up actually your walking stick for you. Because my brother, I'm pushing the wheelchair. My brother was like, "Oh, I'll take the walking stick. That's fine." Because she got up and mostly walked to W. Smith's. So you stretch your legs off a bit, so she wasn't just sitting there all day in the wheelchair and we're waiting to go to our gate. And then he forgets to pick up the walking stick.
What so your brother did?
They run back and get it.
What your brother did?
Yeah. This was in Glasgow Airport.
It was in Glasgow. Glasgow Airport is better than Edinburgh Airport.
Well, if you take the people watch, you remember to pick stuff up. Just remember that.
Well, yeah. But I have to say this. Glasgow is better than Edinburgh Airport. Glasgow Airport is better than Edinburgh Airport. For disabled people anyway. And this is what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be about wheelchair access, like anything about that.
Yeah.
And eventually,
and eventually in this video I will talk about my disability.
Yes, and so will I.
What?
But not right now.
No. I got 3 because obviously my epilepsy.
Oh yeah. What's wrong with you?
Dyslexic.
I should know this because I'm apparently her boyfriend.
Dyslexic. Right, so dyslexic. Dyslexic.
No, that's not how you say it, pal.
How do you say it?
Dyslexic.
Anyway,
dyslexic.
Right, got that. I've got what's the other one? Dyspraxia. And obviously epilepsy. So that counts.
And you've got the learning difficulties as well.
Yeah. So that counts for 3. Things.
And we're best friends. Can you tell? We're just mental together. It's fun. And I've got only 2. If you have a story about what happened to you at the airport, please share.
Yeah.
Please.
Share anything, comment.
Yeah. If you don't want to share, that's fine as well.
And we'll try and answer you.
Yeah. We'll try our best to answer
you back as we can.
Yeah. So if you have any stories or if you want to comment on what we said today, you're more than welcome. Just put it on the description below. And have a lovely day. Bye guys.
Bye.